I think there's a verse in Jeremiah 17, I think it's verse 15 or something, that talks about were the people even ashamed at what they were doing? And God says, no, they didn't even blush at their sin.
Yep.
Yeah, and one that comes to mind for me, and I can't think of the address, is like he gave them over to their
Romans.
Yeah, Romans. Yes.
I just read that one the other day, and that comparable to how things were when we were young, we were in high school and things, and the way it is now, it's almost like it clicked in me right. It's like God has given the world over to its sin and just
Sinful desires.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
And the thing is, the enemy, that's what the enemy wants. I was sitting there as you were thinking, because you said, hey, when you graduated high school, all of these other things you were dealing with, and I'm just thinking about how the enemy will take this one thing,
Yep.
this one thing that you try to hide, and this one thing, Brother Andy Bowles, our senior pastor at Embrace, when we did our first impact at Voice of Hope, he said something there. I don't know if you were there that day, John, but he said something there that day that, man, it blew me away, and it has stuck with me. He said, the sin that you cover, God will uncover.
Oh, yeah.
I was there for that.
But the sin that you uncover, God will then cover with grace.
Praise the Lord. I love that.
That's
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 beautiful.
awesome.